Do you want to be a film star stepping off a private jet, or do you want to be, you know, a creature from the deep being dragged out of a lake? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So, fingers crossed, it kind of looks like we are slowly but surely coming to the end of this whole lockdown journey. And before we know it, we're going to be out again in public. I have forgotten what that's like. People will actually see us again. It will somewhat matter what we look like again. Not that it really matters what we look like, it's all about what's on the inside, but I personally really believe in making the absolute best of what you have on the outside too. And now the end is finally in sight. It is time to say goodbye to the days of being a sweet potato. So instead of the attitude of, oh, it doesn't matter, no one's gonna see me, who cares, let's take this time over the next few weeks to prepare ourselves to walk out of lockdown as our best possible selves. Just visualize how you want your first outing into the public world to be. Do you want to be a film star stepping off a private jet, or do you want to be, you know, a creature from the deep being dragged out of a lake? So in this video, I'm going to take you through some easy peasy things you can do to make sure that you are your best self coming out of all of this. If you're new here today, please do subscribe and turn on post notifications, and of course follow me on Instagram. So let's go. So the first category is all about your health and wellness, glowing from the inside out. Before you even start working on the outside, you should look at working on the inside first. Number one is sleep. I think most of us are so lucky right now that we don't really have to be up for a certain time every single morning. So it's definitely a good idea to take advantage of that and get in some extra hours for as long as you can. It's called beauty sleep for a reason. It's your body's time to reset, to regenerate itself and rejuvenate, and getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night will do wonders for your appearance. Also beware of oversleeping, because if you sleep too much or you lie in too long, you can be really lethargic and it kind of goes the other way. So kind of set yourself a good bedtime and a nice time to wake up that's not too early, so you're really getting those 8 to 9 hours in. I do actually really struggle with sleep myself, and I've tried a few things over lockdown that have really helped me. The first being a weighted blanket. You probably saw it in my Amazon video, but I just love it so much. It's a weighted blanket. It's like 5.5 kilograms, but depending on how heavy you are, you can get a heavier blanket, and they do them for all different sizes of beds. And the blanket's proven to help you get to sleep. It also aids anxiety. I know so many people are feeling anxious at the moment. I have quite a troubled and disturbed sleep, and the blanket has actually helped me sleep through the night solidly so much more. I'd really recommend it. I've fallen in love with it. I also bought an essential oils diffuser, and this has also really helped relax me and get me to sleep, because I find the sound of the vapor really relaxing, and of course the essential oils themselves like lavender, really relaxing at night, and it really helps me get to sleep. Number two is to hydrate. I say this in all of my videos that reference like beauty and skin, but the most important thing you should do to have a glow from within, to have nice skin, nice hair, nice nails, is to drink water. It also speeds up your metabolism. It helps you lose weight if that's what you're trying to do. There are so many good benefits to water. It's literally like the elixir of life. You should aim for at least 2 liters a day. If you can do more than that, then that's amazing. Get yourself a nice like 500 milliliter bottle, and you just have to fill this up 4 times a day. It's a lot easier once you get into the routine of it. The root of most skin problems is dehydration, so getting yourself into the habit of drinking 2 liters a day is going to do the world of good for you in so many ways, not just your appearance, but like I said, from the inside. Number 3 is to get all of your vitamins and goodness in, and I usually like to do this by making healthy juices and smoothies. It's essential to get all of those healthy things into your body to really get that glow from within. I tend to make more fruity juices rather than vegetables, because I think vegetable juices are so disgusting, but sometimes it is a really good way of just like getting them into the system if you don't really like eating them that much. I've been making myself a really healthy skin juice every other day, because this recipe lasts for 2 days or 3 days. I basically take a whole orange and a whole lemon to get all of that citrus vitamin C in, a big handful of strawberries just because they make it taste nice, also a huge handful of blueberries. Blueberries are amazing. They're an antioxidant, so they're actually anti-aging, and they're really good for your heart and your immune system. And then I add some apple juice and some ice and blend this in my NutriBullet. Then if you want to make it really healthy, when you've blended it, add a little bit of turmeric. I don't put turmeric in the NutriBullet because it stains it yellow. Be careful with turmeric because it stains really, really badly. But turmeric is really good for you. A little bit every day will really strengthen your immune system, which we all really need to do right now. And if you drink this every day, it will just throw all of those nutrients and goodness into your body and give you that glow from within. And the final step to wellness is, of course, exercise. I didn't want to say it, but it's true. Exercising is just so good for your insides and, of course, your outsides. The most important thing is to not put pressure on yourself to do a certain workout or do things that other people are doing. Exercise is such a personal thing, and at the end of the day, anything you can do to get your heart racing, your body sweating, your muscles aching is so good for you. So try and do a little something every day if you can, even if it's just a half an hour workout. You could go for a little jog around the park and then come back and do a 10-minute ab workout. If you type in 8-minute abs on YouTube, you will probably hate me, but then you'll love me after. So exercising is not only, of course, amazing for your insides, for strengthening that immune system and getting you really, really healthy and strong. And if you keep at it, you'll hopefully see some great results on the outside too. Also, if you're snacking on unhealthy things a little bit more than you were doing before, then maybe it's a good time to start weaning yourself off them. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't think it ever works to say, right, as of tomorrow, I'm not having anything yummy or anything with sugar in, because you're just gonna crave it. So I think if you're eating quite a lot, just try and half the amount that you're eating, or even just have a little bit less every single day and wean yourself off that sugar and those treats, rather than saying, I'm having a diet starting tomorrow. Like, I don't think that really works. So although these tips may not be the most fun, they're definitely essential to having your post-lockdown glow up. So now we can talk about the more fun stuff, working on our outside appearance. So my first tip is to get a nice tan. I think everyone looks better with a tan. You look healthier, you look more toned, and I know when I have a tan, I just feel so much more happy and confident. We've been really lucky with the weather in England at the moment, and I have actually been sunbathing and have caught a natural tan. I'm so happy. Just make sure you're using SPF, otherwise you're gonna get wrinkly. But if you don't like sunbathing, or you don't have the patience, or you don't really tan, now's also a really good time to perfect your false tan routine, because for at least a few weeks, hopefully, no one's gonna see you if it goes wrong. So it's a really good time to practice. Let me know if you guys would like to see my full tanning routine, but right now I'll just give you the quick basics. Make sure you thoroughly exfoliate your whole body with a scrub and a flannel beforehand to remove any dead skin. It's just gonna give you a much more even application. Moisturize your hands, elbows, and knees before you tan, because these are the dry areas of your skin where the fake tan is going to cling and look a little bit patchy. I would personally go for a tinted mousse, one that works kind of like a spray tan that you put on, and it's really, really dark, so you can see exactly where it's going. You can make sure that you're all even and covered and there's no streaks or patches, and then you wash it off in like 4 to 8 hours depending on how dark you want it. If you're a seasoned tanner like me, you don't always need the guide color, but if you're starting out, then I would definitely recommend it. And then every time you have a shower, just do a little light scrub on your body. It seems counterproductive, but it's going to make the tan fade much better and more evenly. The second tip is to get yourself into a good skincare regime. It's so important to be cleansing, toning, moisturizing every single day, and also finding the time to do a couple of nice face masks in the week if you can. I did a video on my full skincare routine a couple of weeks ago, so I'll link that down below for you. But I go into a lot of detail about the products I like and all of the routines and regimes that I do. And now is just a really good time, whilst we're not too busy, we're not on the go, to really get into that good skincare routine. The next tip is hair. Now this one I'm a little bit of a hypocrite on, because I want to do my hair for YouTube videos, of course, but my tip for the rest of you guys is to give your hair a break from heat styling. If you haven't done it already, start now. All of the blow drying and the curling and the straightening really takes a toll on our hair. It's dehydrating, it can cause breakage, and although it makes our hair look lovely, it's really not actually good for our hair at all. So give your hair a little break from that, just let it dry naturally, don't do anything to it, and it's going to be in such better condition for when we come out of lockdown. If you can, also find time to do some lovely hair masks to really restore the moisture and the hydration in the hair and get it looking lovely and shiny and feeling nice and soft. The next tip is letting your body breathe from your natural beauty treatments. So at the start of lockdown, I bought a gel nail kit, but I actually didn't use it after that video because I thought, actually, I don't need gel nails right now. What I really need is for my nails to repair themselves because they are not good after like years of back-to-back gel. So instead of using my gel kit, I've just been painting my nails with normal nail polish when I'm filming videos. And when I'm not filming videos, I've been using this Nails Inc nail rehab, which is basically like a little treatment for strengthening damaged nails after gel, and it really works. My nails look like they're in such good condition. They're getting harder and stronger as well, and I think it's done my nails lots of good having a break from gel. But believe me, I will be back at the salon as soon as I can. I've also been using a brow and lash serum to try and grow out my brows and lashes. You guys know I normally get lash extensions, which I haven't been able to have, and it's actually been quite nice to like see my actual eyes again, but I wanted to take the opportunity to try and grow them out. I did buy some castor oil from Amazon because I heard that it was really good for growing brows and lashes, but I had so many comments with horror stories about castor oil, about people going blind from it, about their eyelashes falling out, so I just thought, no, I'm gonna get an actual serum. So I've got this one from Hairburst and I've been using this. I can't comment on whether it's working yet because you have to leave it like 6 weeks or something, or 2 months to see if it's working, but that's another nice idea to get you looking nice and bushy browed and long lashed in time for your reappearance. And my last tip for your exterior post-lockdown glow up is to get your wardrobe ready for your re-emergence into society. So first of all, have a clear out. Try everything on, get rid of the things that you don't want. I feel like we should all take this like coming out of lockdown as like some kind of rebirth or like a reinvention of ourselves. Like, why not come out of this as your best possible self? So throw away anything that doesn't fit into that vision of like who you want to be. And of course that frees up some space for some new pieces in your wardrobe, and I'm sure most of my followers have already bought new clothes because of my haul week and all the videos that I've been doing. But if you haven't and you can, then why not treat yourself to a few new clothing pieces for when you make your debut as the new post-lockdown you. So we've talked about your body's interior, your body's exterior. Now it's time to talk about the mind. Your mindset is such a huge part of how you appear to others, and I think it's something that people really underestimate. It's like that lovely, not cliche at all quote, happiest girls are the prettiest girls, which apparently Marilyn Monroe didn't actually say, they just use it for marketing. But it's true, being happy and confident is a glow that no moisturizer or highlighter can give you. I know at this point you probably think that I'm a saleswoman or part of a cult, but I have to recommend that you go and order The Secret. Just order it from Amazon. It's going to be the best $7.99 you've ever spent in your life. If you read it with an open mind and try and take it somewhat seriously, because it is a bit like weird, it could honestly change your life. It's changed mine and so many other people that I know. It's all about the power of a positive mental attitude and the wonders that that can unlock in your life, and I just really recommend that you give it a go. It's taught me to give myself positive affirmations. I think we as human beings, and especially as women and girls and females, we talk down to ourselves a lot. We criticize ourselves endlessly. We're so quick to point out the things that we don't like about ourselves, the things that we wish we could change, and we're not really programmed to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, you are great. To look yourself in the eye and compliment yourself, to think about the things that you like about yourself, and it doesn't have to be on the outside, it can be personality traits, skills. We don't celebrate ourselves, and when we do, there's always some troll in the corner who's saying that we love ourselves. Ugh, they're obsessed with themselves. It's like, well, I'd rather be obsessed with myself than hate myself. And when you are happy and confident in yourself, it attracts a similar kind of energy. So set yourself a challenge for every morning when you wash your face or brush your teeth to look yourself in the mirror and say something nice to yourself. A positive affirmation a day keeps the sadness away. The next thing is to set yourself some goals. It could be goals of things to finish before lockdown is through, or things that you want to achieve in the future. And although my whole mantra and motto in life is no goal is unachievable, When it comes to time, try and make them somewhat achievable so you don't feel bad about yourself. Don't say, I want to lose 2 stone in 3 weeks. Like, it's probably not going to happen. But it's also a really nice time while we're in this kind of limbo of life to assess what you really want. I feel like we've all realized that we should never have taken anything for granted. Time is so limited, so as soon as we possibly can, we need to get out there and grab life by the... So set those goals and work out a plan to make it happen, because you absolutely can. So guys, that's the end of the video. That's all of my tips on how to have a post-lockdown glow up. Can we just appreciate how my top has just like slowly ridden down throughout the video? I'm so hot. I need my fan. I didn't realize how iconic my fan had become until I posted an old video of me dancing with it, and all the replies were like, Freddie and her iconic fan. I was like, oh my god. I really hope I inspired you and motivated you to get yourself ready to be the best possible you for when all of this is over. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.